Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and today, well, you can't see much, but we're going to go feeding the cattle using our new machine, or well, new GoPro gimbal thingy, not as we've got anything new. Pit is open, show you that in a bit, but first things first, I want to give a few shout outs. So first shout out is to Michael Fox and Emily McInerney. They recently got engaged, and Michael reached out to me to see would I do a shout out for them, so there is the shout out, and I hope I've pronounced Emily's name right. But me and my girlfriend spent a good half an hour last night practicing to make sure I didn't make a hames of it, but I probably did, knowing myself. And then a second shout out to Mervyn Auchmuty, who is a farmer that we do some work for. We roll grain for them, and he's in the top 10 of a Nature in Farming or Farming in Nature award, and it's a public vote, and there's a link in the description down below. If you want to head over there to the voting page, you can watch a short video of what he does on his farm, and that to get an idea of how he's helping nature. And if you feel like he should get your vote, then you can hit the vote button. I've given him my vote anyways, so I just said I'd give him a shout out on that. So please go down and check out his video, and if you do like what you see, give him the vote. Every bit helps. So that is it. So we're going to go get to it now, so I'll just swing this round. So I just have to dip this for oil. First job every morning. Now, some of you may notice that should have a dampener ram on it. I shouldn't open back like that, but I caught it in a shed one time. There was no latch on it. I used to spring itself up, and I didn't realise it was up, and I went into one of the low sheds and caught it and pulled everything apart. But that's neither here nor there. So we dip her for oil. Oh, we're a bit on the low side, so we're going to have to go see if we can find some oil for it. I might have to put this down now to get this back in. It is lying a bit to the side. We go get a touch of oil for that, and I'm also want to recenter the steering. As you can see there, it's a little bit off, so go get some oil for it. So we have our oil in it there now. So to recenter the steering, we flick this up, and then that means only the front moves. So then we just turn the front wheel till we get hit fairly bang on with the back. Might actually want to pump that back wheel. When it's not done, then just stick that down and we shut it up. So my father's just going to start going with meal for calves, so we'll get round now. Let me pump that first, and we get round now and push into everything first. So now we're just in the telly, we'll take off the pallet forks. I want to push into everything before we get feeding. So we took them off. Now we do have a wheel for pushing in, but I very much hate it because it's just not that well designed, and every time you push in, if there's any bits up there, it flicks up to the side, and it doesn't really do a great job. So I always use a bucket. So upon the shear bucket, and we do that. Hard enough now using one hand. Oh, we have it. Yeah. So, as you may just see there, I'm going to push in before I put in the pipes because I want to sharpen the knife blade down before we start cutting. As you can see there, I have the teeth, the end of it up from the bottom of the bucket, so that way I can push in without doing any damage to it. So, we get the pushing in now. So I suppose I haven't said yet, we have around 150 cattle in. Now we've all our bulls in, and we have 50 bullocks in. We put them in, we put the bulls in because the ground's gone wet, they're tramping it. We put in the bullocks, Well, one batch because it's on an out farm and it's starting to get a bit tight on grass, and we reckoned if we put in the half of them, we get to keep the other half out. So we sorted them and brought back the best of them. And the other batch then was where the calves were. In the video, bad fences and silage ground up, mixed the bullocks in that, we brought them back when we had the silage cut, because we were just sick of trying to manage them, so we just said we'd bring them back. Grass is getting a bit tight there anyways. So now we're just finished pushing in now, so just want to plug in my pipes, turn off our safeties, open that up, sharpen the knives. We sharpened the knives earlier while giving them another sharpen. Telly was only greased a few days ago, so it doesn't need to be done again. Do it every 2 weeks or that. And the diet feeder, when we get to it, we'll give a bit of a run through on that. So we'll go and we'll get this done now. I think I'll have to put down the camera because I'll never be able to do it with one hand. So these here are to divert the oil going from our coupling pins to our ones here. So get these in now. Hopefully they're not too stiff. So now we turn on the telly, open her up. So now I go get myself a pair of glasses and we will go sharpen up them knives, sharpen up the edge on it. So we'll do that. So now, as you can see, glasses on my head. And where did I leave the angle grinder? There. Angle grinder. Make sure I don't put this back that way. Now, we have our knives, lovely and sharp there. No trouble cutting into the pit now. So we'll go and we'll line up our diet feeder. Straighten up. So we'll go and we start up a diet feeder and we'll just go drive it up there. So we have our pay here now. I'll show you the pay when I take out some grabs, because it doesn't look that nice until you get back into it, because the silage is so wet. It's just not on for keeping. I don't think the face would stay good now for more than a week if you were to leave it. It needs to be got through very quickly. But anyways, so we'll get our diet feeder sorted out now. Dipper file. Good. Hop in now. Badly do with a wash, so could the diet feeder. Now they did scrape off the muck off it, but still needs a wash. So I'll get in here now into the dirt. Badly wants a wash. So in, temp neutral, key. There we go. Right. Back from out on the boat. Can't really see through the front. Wipers don't work. Very, as you can see, very dirty on the inside. It's because there's no back window's always open. It's missing the window. And this is all it does, is diet feeding. It just wants a bit of a clean and tidy, and we will be, the clutch is nearly bollocks in it, and it will be brought inside to be split, put a new clutch in it, and when we do that we might give it a bit of a tidy up as well. I will be videoing putting a new clutch in it, that is my plan anyways, when we do get round to doing that job. So, should be alright. Leaving it here, I'll give her a bit of chocolate. Turn on our monitor. Is it on? Yeah. It's on our monitor. So you can see it's only after been cleaned. We had a problem with the door, and because it must have been a good 4 months since we used it. It was parked up, and when we went to use it again we couldn't get the door to go up or down, so there was a good bit of messing. But my father said he charged the rams. The rams were empty of oil or something, and just an awful job, but we got going anyways. That's why I had originally intended to film the opening of the pit and feeding with the diet feeder, but the diet feeder wouldn't work, so we spent 3 days taking grabs out of it. Then the diet feeder was working yesterday. I wanted to do a video, pissing rain, couldn't take out the camera to do it, so I'm gonna go and stick the camera on my head and we will go and get feeding. Now hopefully now I have enough tires taken off. I stripped it yesterday, stripped it back about 2 foot, and hopefully now I have enough tires off it to get feed today. So we'll just have to wait and see. But anyways, when you hinted the telly now, I'll stick this onto my head and we'll go fill the diet feeder. So the first ration we're going to mix is for them bulls down there. So they were actually the bulls that were planning on finishing off grass, but because the way the weather went, everything went wet, power went out of grass, it just wasn't going to happen, so we brought them in, but they did fierce well on the meal. So they're getting a 50-50 ration, so you can kind of make out the whole crop there going up under the silage. So one half whole crop, half silage, about 1,200 kilos, and then a full of the bucket of meal then on top of that. That's what they get into the diet feeder. Now you can see there the water running out of it. Now that isn't from the whole crop. The whole crop was practically dry by the green wheat. That's out of the silage, just a ferocious amount of runoff out of the silage, but look, that's neither here nor there. But the whole crop would have absorbed a lot of it, and it made the whole crop keep very well. The whole crop is very, very nice. Nice whole crop as we've ever had. But it must have sat in somewhere, I'm not going to say it down. Bag of minerals. We're going on up. So, one thing I always like doing is just tidying up the load. There's one thing about these buckets, with that slope in them there, they're very, they have a great tendency of spilling out of them sides. I always like just tidying thing up, not to lose it. Not like the rest of them around here. We lose the half of it. Anyways. We're pouring a lot of minerals. Also, I forgot to say, this stuff here is maximum treated barley, wheat and oats. Mostly barley, small bit of wheat and then oats. That's our mix. Later on today then we're going to be packing that end bay there with it. We're going to be rolling. We have to move the combine and move that stuff there, park the mill that side, and then fill the back bay, about 30 or 40 ton, to keep ourselves going for another while. So that's for later on today. I will be videoing that, but that'll be in a different video. Bring that round, in we get. There's no shortage of stuff in the way. As you can see, the combine is there. My father's going to wash it today when we get rolling. Wash it down so it can be put into the shed. Needs a good wash, especially around the engine. Oh, my uncle parked the crimper behind now. Ooh. Talk about making life easy. So we'll back into that anyways. And then we have the maize head left there. It was in under the cover, but when we started dive feeding, you had to pull it back out. We've all the pit silage lifted. We have one cut-up job of maize to do that we know of, unless another one comes in. And the plan is, when the combine gets brought over to be put in, we'll take off the pickup off the jag and we'll come out and put on the maize head and bring it back over, back into the shed. So, try and get lined up here now, without backing in again. Right. Not too bad at that. So these are the bulls that were in Sean's. These are the good bulls that I was saying that we're going to finish off grass. But as you can see, we're not. Now they are a bit dirty. Just the shed wants to be cleaned out. It's just that time again wants another clean out. And they do get that bit dirty when it comes their time to clean. So you can see the feed there in the cattle coming out the block. We'll put all this out to these. We have 2 more fills to do. We have a ration to do for the bullocks over there, put in both ends of the shed. They're just in one half of the shed. And we have the bulls and the slats in the video you've seen getting winter ready. So that's all we have in at the minute. We have, actually we have another 500 to house anyways, but we'll try and keep them out for another month if we can at all. Try and keep them out till middle of October, end of October, and then we'll probably try and keep maybe 50 or 100 of the calves out right up until December, well into December, if we can at all. It all depends on what the weather does and what ground conditions are like and grass. If there's no grass, there's no point keeping them out. Oh, my throat still hasn't recovered. An awful sore throat. So now, you can see there where we took our bite of whole crop, you can see all the white specks. All them white specks is grain. And that's a great sign, seeing all them white specks. Means there's a lot of grain in it. Now you can see that layer there is our, from the video of what my uncle wanted to show you this green spring oats. So this is some of it here now. I think it is, yeah. So, lovely looking stuff. Whew, lovely smell of it, very, very sweet. Very sweet. And then underneath that layer then we get down into, where is it? Here. We're down into barley. It isn't just that nice of stuff with dawns in it. No, it is 100%, but it's just feel the texture in that in it isn't just that nice. That's all that we've exposed there at the minute, but there's more when we get back into it. We've drier spring oats and some dry spring wheat as well. So then we'll just look at our silage where we opened it up here. So you can see there, it's the silage. Now it is very wet, like look, you can squeeze the water out of it. That's the only downside to what we made. It's just very wet. But there's no heat in this. Now I'd say we take out some of the stuff from yesterday. It's actually not, there's no heat in that either. I actually thought there was, but it's not, it wouldn't keep that well now, leaving it out. So just want to make sure the cattle get enough to do the day, that you just have enough to feed them. And so you give them too much, it'll only go to waste in front of them. But lovely stuff now that. So there's a mix in that pit of silage. The RVP is some of this stuff on top. I would imagine now stuff on top wouldn't never be that great of stuff to look at anyways, but the RVP is on top that we put in the pit. Then you're getting into older grass and some seeds, and then somewhere in the middle of that there's 33 acres of single chops and double chops and precision chop vintage harvesters as well. Now something else I may explain that you may be wondering, why did we open the pit sideways and not go ahead front ways? I wasn't here the day they decided to open it. If it was me, I would have went proper square into it, but my father and uncle, they just wanted to see what the whole crop was like, so they said go in on the side. And it's just going to make it a bit difficult because it tends to be my job to try and keep the pit straight and keep a nice clean edge on it, and they want me to square it off and go back into it that way. It's going to be very hard now, especially when we want to be using more whole crop for feeding our bulls. All the whole crop is in this half of the pit. The other half of the pit, the bottom bit, is first cut silage, which should be perfect stuff because it was cut dry in that. But just to get it squared off to go back that way and keep whole crop out, not going to be the simplest job in the world. That's why we're going with 50-50 to the bulls. We should be probably going with a bit more whole crop, but we're sort of just starting to give them a bit of a rev up now. Plan would be to have maybe a quarter of them or a third of them hopefully killed before Christmas, just to leave ourselves sound for Christmas. But that's really, I don't think there's much else to say on the pit face. So yeah, I have a job ahead of me just to try and turn it back around into it like that. So that's really, I'm going to stick this down somewhere now, and I'm going to try out the new time-lapse mode on this machine, and we see how that gets on. So right, so just after putting out the day feeder for the bullocks, and I had the things up for a time-lapse, only when I was halfway through I realised the red light wasn't flashing. I forgot to press the record button, so pat on the back, well done fella. So anyways, it's actually just started to piss rain, so I'm going to give it about 5 minutes and hopefully it flicks off with itself and I'll put it back up, and we'll give it a second go trying to get the time-lapse right. So hopefully now it doesn't look very promising there with that sky across the sheds, but hopefully now it flicks off with itself and I can put this back out, try and get time-lapse done. So. So now everyone, we're just finished feeding the cattle, and my uncle he's just after finished pushing in both ends of the cubicle shed, or the timber shed as we call it. Has to be pushed in because of the diet feeder and it's not a true passage. You can't get it into the back, so you have to just go along with the telly and push it in. The Keenan diet feeder doesn't really suit that shed. We used to have an Abbey tub feeder with the charge points at the rear, which did that job perfect, but when we lost all the cattle to TB in 2004, we got rid of it. We traded in again at Power Hara 2 or 3 years after that, but it's absolutely pissing rain now, so I'm just waiting for my uncle to come back up this far. So I want to throw in a lock of rock salt into the cattle. I haven't done it yet, don't mind. Oh, can I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, mind the state of the shed, we're going to tidy all this up now because we want to go rolling. We'll move that combine over there, so there's a bit tidying up to be done. But we have our lumps of rock salt here, and then we'll get thrown into the cattle. We use the rock salt all year round. Put it out in front. We give it to the cattle when they're in. We give it to the calves when we get them into the trough of meal. Let's just spin this round. We give it to the calves in the troughs and the cattle when they're in the sheds, and we also put in the tubs for the cattle when they're out during the summer. So we use it. I highly recommend it. It's good stuff. Definitely the minerals and that does give to the cattle. It does give them a nice shine and that on their coats. If you want to get some for yourselves, you can head over to Oma Agri on Facebook. Link will be in the description down below. That's where I got it off that man there. If you want, head over that way and he will look after you. So that is it. I think it's just our stop right now. I'll go rob the telly off my uncle and go put out the rock salt, so we'll go do that. So now we'll just have to throw the rock salt into them there. You can see one of them up there is licking away. I'll just show you the feed. So this is what the feed looks like, mixed through the diet feeder. You can see lots of grain in it, no shortage of grain, so shouldn't have too much trouble trying to get these lads to grow and put some fat on. Lovely bit of mix that stuff is, so it is. You can see out there one of the bulls really enjoying his new bit of salt, so he is. But that's it now. So they have their salt got, so we go and we give it to the bullocks both sides, and we go give it to the other bucks as well. So leave it at that. So now everyone, that's the end of the video. So we have all our rock salt throughout. Just in the stats here with the lads you seen being put in during the video of winter is coming, time to prepare. And I suppose, as this video is titled, winter is here. As you can see, we haven't all our cattle in, but we have a lot of cattle in. There's a good an hour, 2 hours spent every morning feeding what's inside and doing that kind of work. And as you can see outside, there's probably, I know videoing while it's raining isn't great, but it does show the weather is fucked. You can pretty much say it's an early winter now. It's the end of September and ground is fucked, it's wet. The weather's bollocks now. It is still a bit mild. It hasn't gone too cold yet, but with that amount of rain, grass just isn't going to grow. So you can see there the bulls really enjoying the bit of salt there. So just said I'd finish the video here. So if you have any comments, anything like that, as always, hit me down in the comments down below. If you have any suggestions on videos I should do or anything like that, also hit me down in the comments down below. I will do another feeding video when we're in the real depths of winter, when we have all the cattle in, and we'll be putting out, last week we were putting out 9 diet feeders a day. Or was it 5? It was a lot anyways. 9 or 5, that's a big gap. Anyways, it was a lot of diet feeders, but I will do a video when we do get round to that time. I'm going to leave it at that. Hats, beanies now, it's a good time of the year to be getting yourself a beanie. There's not actually too many left, I think I have 4 left. You know where to get them, ebay.com, link is in the description down below. What else? Amazon store, you want to get some of the stuff that I use in the tractor cab, or some of the equipment I use for making videos, head over there and you'll see what I use. Everything that's there I would highly recommend, definitely quality stuff. That's really it from me. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Good luck!